yes, the bard was making an ass of himself. And then, oh yes, here it is.
Reporting for duty.
Well now, fancy running into you again?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sure it's all a big coincidence.
I see you picked up some more magic along the way. If it's even more power you'd like, then you ought to pay a visit to my brother, Boof, in Kirkwall.
Your brother, eh? He anything like you?
Oh, no, he's not really my brother, you see, but a member of my order.
Of course he is.
Now, lad, you've only benefited from the knowledge I've given you in the past.
That's what worries me.
Seek out Bove in Kirkwall. I'll speak no more of it. Good luck to you, laddie.
Beware the Finn folk. Some say they're sorcerer. Beware.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
What have you got in the way of shields and armour?
It's a fact.
I'm intrigued.
My armour's some of the best. I bought hide butterfly skin double cured with adjustable suede straps and custom.
I seem to have left me my... Nah, not worth my time. See you, old man.
for a meddling fool. It's one thing to be frightening the widows and killing the rats, but you've up and set loose that pig-stealing, backstabbing cattle-swart. Well, laddie, he's taken to hiding in the Neversdale forest, and you're the one that's going after him. So you just head out of town and bring him to me. But don't come back here without him. I told you to bring me kettle. Now get off your arse and get after him.
stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons. The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons. Shopkeepers will offer significant discounts to the bard if he
Chubnik's magical waterway transportation service to the future.
Are you serious?
Not the first time I've been asked that question. Yes, you heard right. Chubnik's magical waterway transportation service will, for a modest fee, whisk you not just across the raging Chubnik River, but also transport you into the future.
How far into the future?
That depends on how long it takes to cross the river.
Oh, I get it. Nice scam, nice scam. So you're going to take me across that little stream for some ridiculous fee when I could quite easily take your boat and cross myself, right?
A wise man you are, that is for sure. But wrong you'd also be. I, of course, have taken magical precautions against such an occurrence. Any attempt by someone other than myself to use this boat, and it will sink into the river. Not until it reaches the deepest portion, of course. Only the tiniest fee is required to garner my services. 15 silver.
15, eh? I don't know. That sounds a little high. Since you seem to love the river so much, perhaps you'd care for a little swim?
I see. It's obviously your first visit to Neversdale, and as a first-time visitor, I may be able to give you a small discount. Now, don't tell your friends. This is a special deal only for you. 10 silver.
That water looks very cold and deep. Shall we find out?
Well, sir, it is obvious we're at an impasse, so to speak. But considering your gentle manner, I will take you across without charge post-haste. We here at Chumnick's Magical Waterway Transportation Service believe in treating our customers in the manner they deserve. Cheapers.
What was that?
I said, let us pass across the river, that is. Now keep your arms and legs inside the vessel at all times. You aren't pregnant, are you? No, of course you're not. To all passengers, we regret to inform you that this voyage will be without snack and beverage service due to recent budget cuts. Thank you for choosing Chumnick's Magical Waterway Transportation Service.
Prepare to die. I am Hooligan, the chosen one. Nothing will stop me from my quest to save the princess and drive the evil from this land. Have at you.
And what have we here? Another chosen one? Off to save the princess?
Brave talk for someone who picks on craved half-wits with more bravery than sense. I assure you that you will soon join it.
you meandering moron!
Kettle, quit cowering up there like the frightened rodent that you are. Come out and fight.
Ah, your mother's a furbog and your old man's a trow.
You don't want to make me come up there.
Save your singing for the sheep, you crooning coward!
Stay where you are.
Standing my ground.
Come on, you pansy. You ugly pug. Hey, that's a nice...
Reporting for duty. You're a little soft, aren't you? ugly pug! Did that with my eyes closed. Bullseye. Did that with my eyes closed.
only kidding about your sister. I'll come with you.
Put your hands behind your back.
Now what? You won't be trying any of them perversions, will you?
I'm making sure you can't run away again. Or, if you prefer, I could just cut you off at the knees.
But you're the one who let me go. And now you're taking me back? Are you bored out of your skull or just wrong in the head? Ow! Stop hitting me!
Would you prefer I start stabbing you? Now shut your mouth and come with me.
With Kettle in tow, the bard moved on, hoping to avoid the trial and bring his prisoner back to Houghton.
They'll kill you as soon as look at you. Untie me, and we might make a match, the pair of us.
Dog after me own heart. Young fool. What was he on about? Some sort of princess he was going to rescue? Chosen one. He must have been out of his mind.
The bard, of course, was overcome with sympathy for the poor, deceased young man. With a great deal of skill, or perhaps a tremendous amount of luck, the bard disposed of the murderous trow. With a bit more luck, he might even come out the other end of the forest without an arrow coming out the other end of his head.
Always the optimist.
Oh, it's bad luck to be you. A chosen one of many isn't new. When you think you're full of luck, in the boat you'll get struck. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. Now, Hooligan came young from the farm and tried to save the princess from all harm. wept with just a stick and a head made out of brick. His rabbit's foot failed as a charm. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. The prophecy is never coming true. In a pickle you'll be stuck, like a chicken you will cluck. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. Believing that he was the one, his ego weighed in at a ton. His mom's a crazy bat. Did we mention she was fat? And she'll need a pine box for her son. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. Don't think for just a second it's not true. When your life is run amok, you will see that you're the schmuck. Oh, it's bad luck to be, really bad luck to be. Nobody could disagree. It's a freaking guarantee. It's bad luck to be you. It's
no matter may transport Figgy to the future! Oh.
Excuse me?
I don't smell anything. Wait! You're the barf! Right, my brother told me about you. What did he say? Oh yeah, he said the barf. Hey, Kettle, what are you doing here? You know Fnarf is looking for you. Fnarf rhymes with barf. I can make up a song about you, too.
Listen, I don't have time for your ramblings. Perhaps you could just take me across the river.
Taking the barf across the river, that was it? Now what was the special barf deal?
I'll tell you what, I'll make the same deal I did with your mate down the way. I won't gut you, and you'll cross the river with us alive.
I remember. My brother said, don't let the barf cross unless he pays at least 100 silver.
I guess he told you that because he wants to see you float down the river face first.
I'd like to see you try. I took a potion, makes me invulnerable. So, don't tell my brother though, because sometimes that makes me a bit drunk. See? I make it myself. Now you can pay to cross, or you can stay here. And if you don't get 100 silver, well then, you'll just have to shake it out of the trees. Ready to shoot on across the Pisca River?
Let's get going.
Hit your arms and your legs. Let's get this road on the ship. You know, as the captain of this ship, I can legally marry you too, if you want. Now be careful as you get out, because the dock is made out of hickory wood, and it can get slick if it's wet, which makes it a very slippery hickory dock. What have we here? I don't know you, but Kettle, my clandestine companion. When was the last time we saw each other?
Well, now, let's see. I was on my way to Houghton and...
Oh, wait! I remember. Yes, it was when you pilfered my prized possession, my exquisite eagle charm.
It wasn't me, Fnarf. It was this beggar right here who stole it. And I was bringing him back to you when he knocked me over the head, took it from me person and tied me up.
Hold on a minute. I never saw this thing before in my life. I found it in Kettle's house when I came to take him back to Houghton.
The perplexing problem is, if I were to let you go, my feared friends here would consider me a coward. You see, they might even get into their noggins the notion that they could take over this bloodthirsty band. So, we're going to bash your brains and purloin your property. Nothing personal, you understand.
If there's one thing I hate, it's Colonel Trow with delusions of grandeur.
Quick, cut me loose so I can fight.
Like hell, you'll bugger off as soon as I do.
Are you daft, man? Let me loose or they'll kill us both.
As long as you go first, at least I'll have some entertainment before I die.
I was right. You are an idiot. And sure as not, they'll brain you with a club and you'll lose what little wits you got remaining.
lie about a gelding. So, I'll suffer you to survive for now. When we assemble again, you won't find yourself as fortunate.
Despite the bard's warm and shining personality, people continue to run from him like the plague. Perhaps he would one day learn that in order to keep friends near, a man such as himself needed to keep them tied up.
If only I could find a sock big enough to put in that mouth of yours.
Though Fnuff had escaped, the bard had the unmistakable feeling that they would meet again.
Of course, that's how these things always work. If they just stayed around and took their beating like a man for the first time, they'd save me a lot of trouble.
You're a little soft, aren't you? I'll take care of things. I'll take care of things.
So, you swine, happy to see me? Just you try running again, and it's fodder for the Finn folk you'll be.
Now, about my reward.
Reward? You're lucky I don't throw you in jail.
So, no reward then?
Off with you.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
What have you got in the way of shields and armour?
It's a fact. A warrior's only as tough as his weakest armour.
Can you tell me about this?
Now you're talking leather armour. Reinforced with hammer-forged iron studding and all-weather bronze buckles cast by the sea folk of the western shores. Like all my leathers, it's fully articulated for comfort and ease of movement and will keep you standing when others leave you bleeding. So it's well worth my one-time. A smart man, yeah, and one who knows the true value of his...
Heard it already.
Pardon me.
know, you keep coming round here, and pretty soon I'll let you stay. Permanent. Now be off.
That with my eyes closed. Lucky shot.
Damn!
And so ends our tale with the tragic death of our hero.
So, you swine, happy to see me? Just you try...
Boring. Move along.
I cannot...
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
What have you got in the way of shields and armour?
It's a fact. A warrior's only as tough as his weakest armor. Now you're talking leather armor. Reinforced with hammer-forged iron studding and all-weather bronze A smart man, yeah, and one who knows the true value.
I'm out of here.
You know, you keep coming...
And so the bard arrived in Kirkwall, a peaceful and quiet town. The place seemed oddly familiar, and he would soon learn why.
I don't believe it. I truly don't believe it. Do my eyes deceive me?
One can only hope.
So much for peaceful and quiet.
Oh, my eyes speak the truth. My love has indeed returned. Although you vowed to return to my arms, time had cast doubt upon my heart. It's been so long since that magical night.
Yes, a night of bewilderment, much like this moment. I've returned for you, but I was so afraid when I saw you again, my eyes would not recognize you. And yet, here you are.
Yes, the woman you professed your love to. Oh, my heart. When I awoke that morning to find you gone, I was sure something had happened to you.
Yes, milady. I went out that morning to pick you the most beautiful flowers in the land, and was abducted by a band of rogue gypsies. Only thoughts of you gave me the strength to fight to find my way back here.
Oh, my love. We'll share a lifetime of memories. Father will be so pleased. You must come round to the farm to meet him. I'm certain he'll love you as much as I.
More love than I deserve, I'm sure. Alas, I must leave you now to seek gifts to present to you and your father. You'll soon know how much my heart yearns for you, I promise.
Until we meet again, my love.
And therein lies the loophole.